break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that's caught inside the 35. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, Next Gen Stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. This take it in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Third down, he'll drop to throw. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
Well, and I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with, some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Ritter and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
They'll sneak it with Mariota. And boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a 1st down.
I think in this situation, all you want to do is make sure your guys are set up front. No one jumps, no penalties. Sometimes you don't even call cadence, just go and pick it up.
Yeah, because it's on them. I mean, the quarterback's job's pretty easy there.
It really is. You talk about inches, just go get it.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught at the 10. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 44 yards.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Patterson. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. One more time with Patterson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cordero Patterson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have cut it back within a score. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room. No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth.
38.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance. He targets Jordan Matthews, and it's caught. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Taking it about the 16. 51 yards on the punt there. And it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
He's got a man, complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
And the Falcon first down.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Kyle Pitts. Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. He'll look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Koo knocks this one through the post. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. They're going to look to throw. He's going to air one out. He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Second and 9 now. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
Handoff running left, Patterson.
And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2. They'll go. It's Patterson. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Mariota to sneak it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They'll sneak it with Mariota. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down.
Now that was a little too conservative for my liking. It's only 2nd down, and they try to run the sneak. Give credit to the defense. They pushed them back and set up 3rd down.
The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Patterson. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cordero Patterson. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Now Arthur Smith going to tell the offense to stay put. We're going for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
10 cycles.
Lance looking to throw it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's to McCaffrey, complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down is Lance. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Lance. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
That's complete to the tight end, Warner. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And Matthews has it right side. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Striker, 3-3. Blue striker.
Desperation time here. Lance. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he's going to have the 49ers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. This one caught by Kittle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Hey, Lance.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. A carry here for the big tight end. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Here's Lance.
Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Niners are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
About
set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Patterson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 56 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
On the double.
The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee.
On the ready.
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.